Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Reelistic Podcast, Episode 5. I'm Ethan Collingwood, and I'm joined here today with my colleague,
Michael Falk.
and we're going to be talking about the new Dune sequel. So,
Yes.
what are your first thoughts?
My first thoughts on Dune. So, amazing movie. I mean, so Dune 1, I was kind of more bored. Sorry, I was talking about Dune 2 there. So, I'll start with Dune 1 because Ethan and I both actually watched it this week.
I think it's a nice refresher to watch a prequel to a movie before you watch the sequel.
Did you see Dune 1 before that?
Yeah, so I saw it a couple of years ago when it obviously came out, and then I watched it when it came out of cinema. So.
Yeah, I skipped it because I didn't think I'd be that interested by it. Was pretty wrong, to be fair. But yeah, I saw Dune 1. I think Dune was like a little, like it was very dialogue-y, but I think that's just more setting up the next part of the movie. And I was also a bit confused by the world, but I watched.
Yeah, like
video.
they could have done with a bit of exposition somewhere where they talk about more about the families. We don't really know much about the Atreides, the Harkonnens, or even this magical voice power. You know?
Yeah, I was so confused by the magical voice power at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, why is it there? Why can only the mum really use it?
Yeah, and how does it exist?
And the son can use it, but not really well. But
yeah, no, like a bit more exposition, and it would have been much better because then you develop a better understanding. But I still really like the first one though. I really like what they do in the movies with the really loud sounds. You know how they amplify everything.
yeah, no, I do really like that. Like, I remember Nathan. I was sitting next to Nathan, who was like, "The sound design on this is absolutely spectacular." I'm not really a sound guy; I'm more of a cinematography guy. Because the cinematography in these films are just absolutely spectacular.
Yeah.
For every Zendaya perfume advert that went past.
Oh, bro, they should hire the director to do all those adverts. He'd get all the buys.
So basically, while we were watching Dune 1, basically Paul has these dream sequences. Sorry, spoiler alert for the movie.
What?
We are
Spoilers?
we are gonna be talking about spoilers in this episode. But yeah, Paul is having these dreams about Zendaya, so Shani, and every time he had a dream, it would just look like it's what you would see in a perfume advert. And Nathan whispered it to me, and every time there was a dream, I could not unsee it at all.
Yeah, because it'd always be sort of like sunset, looking up into the distance, and then turning around to the camera. Oh, it reminds me a little bit of when I don't know why it reminds me of this specific advert, but like they get the girl one that goes to the cars and scrapes her fingernails across it and goes like Bentley. You've seen those things on Instagram?
I have seen that one.
Yeah.
No, and I think I forgot his name, but the guy who used to be in The Apprentice did a mockery of it, like because she was like Bentley, and he was like, "Big up Ford Fiesta," like or something like that.
Yeah, no, there's a couple good.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, you just wait for that whisper to come in. De jour. Yeah,
but yeah, my opinion on the two movies, more Dune 2. Like, I think Dune had way better cinematography, and like the whole concept of the worms, I actually find really interesting as well.
Yeah.
Like how
the rays in the little circles.
I forgot the name. Fremen.
Yeah, Fremen.
The Fremen, yeah.
Yeah.
The Fremen use the worms to ride on them. They're all used like Nathan whispered to me in the film when they were trying to clean out the dead bodies, so they just spawned a worm, and it was like easiest cleanup crew ever.
Yeah, literally. See what I was thinking. It's like how does it process all the sand or all the equipment? Does it just like lay it out somewhere so you're just gonna get?
What do you mean in real life, in filming or
under the sand?
Oh my god!
Because when it's like the worm can't digest all the clothes, I presume, or does it digest all the metal? Because it eats whole tankers, like whole. Machines.
I don't know. I guess when the worm eats it, would it just actually?
Like, what is its digestive system?
Wouldn't it just shit it out?
Yeah, but
Why are we going on about this?
well, because like I want to know like what it's actually like eats, because like all animals have their things they hunt, like eagles hunt like other birds, small birds like robins hunt worms and stuff. This thing just seems to hunt anything,
Mm.
even like like everything but rocks. It won't go near a rock, but it will hunt huge machines.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, also, does it like eat all that sand as well?
Yeah,
Like that must be like
it must have
disgusting.
a mad like.
Like with a mouth that big, I don't get. Anyway, we're going on. Yeah, but what did you think of the June 2 or even both movies, like in general? Because I don't think we actually asked your opinion yet.
Yeah, so I really liked them. It's a trilogy I'm actually looking forward to now. I'm waiting for the third one, obviously. It's coming now. I don't know, God knows when. Um,
I'd say 2027.
it's 2077. Oh, I hope it's sooner. But
Yeah,
then again, you don't want them to bring it sooner and then
actually, wait, they were
cut
planning.
shortcuts.
They were planning to bring out this movie November 2023, but I don't actually see why it got delayed, but it just did.
Maybe just other movies are being released. You had Barbie, you had Oppenheimer.
That was in November though.
Yeah, but people might not.
I think they had a production delay. I don't know.
Probably something. But I really liked it. I really liked the fight scenes, where they fought in groups with the sandstorms, and then you've got the sort of like, you've got the Harkonnen, so you see, and you
those
just
are
see them
amazing.
eventually just disappearing. That's pretty good. It's just the
The
darkness.
way they
of the
fight is just
sandstorm.
really, really interesting.
Mm.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't. I feel like I kind of wanted to see of. I mean, we kind of did see it. Basically, Paul Atreides. I feel like we didn't see that much of him training, and he was just like in the second film. He was like,
It literally skipped all training, even in the second film.
"Have you read the book?"
No, I haven't read the book.
I haven't
yet.
read the book either.
No, yeah, but yeah, it skips all the training. Like one moment, like he fights his first battle, and then the next moment, literally, like probably like 3 scenes later, he is riding a worm. No, I think it's literally the next scene because he kisses Johnny.
Yeah, Shani.
Yeah, and then the next scene, they're in bed, and she goes, "Oh, you haven't had one of those dreams in a while." And then in the morning, he's riding a worm for the first time.
I guess he just got worthy really quickly.
Yeah, but it would have been nice to have some sort of compilation.
Oh yeah. Also, something that was really pointed out to me, like he just randomly got blue eyes. Like I don't think we actually
It's
saw.
because we skip so much time
It's-
that we don't see the gradual.
Yeah, we don't see them like appear like we
Yeah.
did with the mother. Have to drink that. Like,
Yeah, because she drank the water of
suicides.
life.
well, it looks like a suicide soup. If I'm.
This blue gunk that comes out of the inside of worms. Oh,
I don't know. It just seemed like it was. I mean, okay, this is kind of weird because like it looked nice to drink, but not the contents of it. Like it physically looked nice. Like it was a really nice color of blue.
yeah.
I'm saying that it just looks like mouthwash.
Yeah, it does look like mouthwash, doesn't it?
I mean, that's what they probably used on set. Mouthwash. I mean, I hate the taste of mouthwash, but I don't even know why I'm going on about this.
But yeah. It would be nice to know more stuff about the mum and the baby, like why it's so bad that she had it with the baby. Because you hear what was it, the Reverend Mother when she dies, she goes like, "Oh my God, she's pregnant. What have we done?" Is that because the child is some sort of like celestial being now or whatever?
I don't know. So, did you actually notice the daughter was played by Anya Taylor-Joy?
Yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah, and it was like at my first viewing, I don't know why I just didn't notice it. And I did, but I don't know. There's something I haven't read what was it, Dune? Oh, I forgot what the other books. Let me search it up. But yeah, the other book that's going to be the third movie. June something.
It's funny because when I was in the cinema, I got a trailer for Anya Taylor-Joy and Fury.
In Fury.
Yeah.
What film was that about?
Furiosa, I mean.
Furiosa. Oh.
Yeah. Which
Oh yeah.
I think that's like.
No, we did as well.
I think that's poor casting.
I think it's poor casting.
Yeah, I don't
think
think
in
she's
Mad
got
Max.
a hard enough look. She looks too, like, like pretty or
Nice.
like pampered.
I mean, this is someone who did just go from Princess Peach to the
Yeah.
daughter in June to this person in Furiosa.
Yeah, no, that's true. Anyway, back on track with Dune.
Yes. So I've already said this, but I'm just going to repeat it because it's something that deserves to be talked about. Like the cinematography in the second film was absolutely out of this world. I mean, I guess the sunset does help, but like, I guess the sunset just looks good in general.
I think it's a sunset on just the nothingness of the desert, the sand and the just that helps create the atmosphere better.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I don't know, it's really simple, but it looks really good.
Yeah, well, it's
Exactly.
like what Avatar did with the title. They used the really basic font, didn't they?
Which one? The first one or the second?
Both of them. They both got the same font for the title of the
Yeah,
Avatar movie.
yes.
Sometimes simple is best.
I don't know. Is it really that simple?
Yeah, it's like I don't remember what it was called, but it's literally one of the.
Avatar. Look, the A's different. The A's got a hawk on it or something. One of the animals. I guess it is pretty
Okay, so they made a hawk. Other
Pretty-
than the hawk, it's pretty.
Asian.
basic.
I actually can't wait for Avatar 3, to be fair, because
Yeah, no, that should be good. Oh, I hope there's more action though.
there was loads of action in the second one.
Yeah,
That's right.
but just a bit more.
You just love action. I remember you talking about Napoleon in the first episode, saying you want an extra 30 minutes to like a 3-hour movie, just him in the war.
Yeah, yeah, no. Action, it just builds up more tension.
More passion.
That is something
more
Doom was
energy.
really good at, though. Building the
Building up
tension.
tension. Yeah.
Yeah. I
I-
really felt that in the scenes.
I'll say that. I was not expecting the twist at all that the Baron was the grandfather of
yeah.
Paul.
And that caught me off guard as well.
And it also makes like,
Makes sense.
who's the grandmother? And
though.
like,
Yeah. Maybe we find out in the next movie.
I think it will be more explained, but yeah. Also, that final scene was really good as well, like the duel at the end.
Yeah, when he got stabbed in the chest.
Oh, what was it? What was?
Although
his
we found
name?
that out in the first movie, he gets stabbed at some point. But
What was his name? The Drax's brother.
I
Rabin's
don't know
brother.
his like real life
Well, I
name,
just
but
called
it
him
was
Drax.
like Nabaron Freyed,
Baron Frey. I don't know.
and then you had Drax. I don't remember his name, but it was,
Rabin. I think it was Rabin.
yeah. Then you had Freyed, and then you had the Harkonnen sort of like Overlord. I really like the Harkonnen bit though, because it's all in like black and white. And
Yeah, no, I really like that.
Yeah.
The Colosseum part.
Yeah. Then when like the only person in color was the woman that came and slept with the Baron Freyed.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There was like very little color. Oh, and the Atreides were in color. So it's kind of like they were showing this sort of like they're just personifying the, well, not personifying, but like they were making them seem really evil.
I mean, it's a
Dark
really,
colours.
really good aesthetic choice.
Yeah.
That I don't know. I'm really sim for like movies that go from like color to black and white, or like black and white back to color. Because random point Schindler's List.
Yeah, I was
which is-
just thinking. I was about to bring that up. The red girl.
Yeah, the red girl is
Only
like
bit of color in the movie.
the only bit of color in the movie, and it's like, holy shit, what's about to happen to this girl? And at the end when they're all going up to the grave, that was it. It turns from black and white to color, and all the people. Yeah, that's just a really good aesthetic choice. So, I am just a massive fan of black and white to color.
Yeah, it does really complement the sort of the characters as well, and all the themes they've got going on.
Ironically, they did it in For Love and Thunder, and that was the best
Did
part
they?
of the film.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, they did with the evil guy. It was,
They
he was
went
always
to
in black
they
and
went
white.
to Gore's world.
Yeah.
That whole scene was in black and white, and I thought that was the best part of the movie. I don't know. That movie is really hated on though.
Yeah, I don't really remember it much. It wasn't very memorable. But I want to know more about the Harkonnens.
I think we
why
will
do they
find
all
more.
shave their head? Like that's one of my
Maybe
big
that's
questions.
maybe they don't. Okay, I don't know if this is something that people, maybe loads of Dune fans are like angry at us for not knowing the lore of Dune, but maybe they're just born without hair. That could be something.
Well, no, because his the Overlord's daughter has hair.
Which one?
The mother of Paul.
Oh,
She has a whole set of hair.
yeah, she does have hair.
Yeah, she has lots of hair.
Maybe it's just like a religious choice or something.
Maybe, but then there's not really any religion brought up apart from their barbarity. You know, they like I just want to know more about the background of all the houses. Like I said earlier, I feel like there's a lot of exposition that could be needed, because there's just so much we don't know. Again, in the
Yeah.
books, it's probably like a lot more explained, but for movies wise, because they're gonna get a whole new audience that haven't read the books.
Do you have a feeling like they've missed out a lot
Yeah,
in the?
I feel like they've missed out. Just
Because to be fair, books are way easier to put information in than movies. 'Cause books are books. You can literally write down as much as you want.
yeah, I've been
And
reading the Game of Thrones book, and it's so much better than the show.
wait, was Game of Thrones a book before a show?
Yeah,
I never
that's
knew
why
that.
the eighth season was like so much worse than the rest because
It was.
he hasn't released the book for it yet.
Wait, when's he releasing the book for the last season of Game of Thrones then?
God knows. He says he's like
Ah.
working. He says he's been working on it, but apparently not.
Okay, this is another debate, but I'm going to say that. Why would you finish off a series when you haven't had the creators?
It's because
Like,
they caught
ending.
up and they wanted to push it. I suppose because the directors maybe wanted it done. They wanted the money. You know, it's not like I suppose anime where they wait specifically for the books to come out.
But that's what you should do. If you're telling a story and you tell like it's like they've now just made a non-canon ending to Game of Thrones.
Yeah, essentially,
I don't
which doesn't really make sense.
I don't agree
but-
with that. It's the creator's baby. The creator has to be the one that.
Yeah, but they probably
Finishes off.
worked on it with him.
Do you really think they did? Because again,
The whole thing is that they claim it doesn't, but yeah, they probably did. You wouldn't do it with
I
them.
haven't seen Game of Thrones to be fair.
you not?
No, I've been told to watch it, but then I've been put off it more by the fact that the last season is apparently really, really controversial.
It's not like necessarily sort of bad. It's just it doesn't do the characters like honorably. It sort of does them dirty.
Okay, I can't really ask because
Yeah.
I'll be spoiled. But yeah, going back to Dune, do you think because I know loads of people say this, and it's apparently the whole thing with Dune came first, but the thing between Dune and Star Wars, do you think Dune's a better version of Star Wars, or do you think Dune made the idea famous, before Dune had a chance to make a properly good film, just Star Wars just did it better in movie wise.
See, I'm not actually a big fan of Star Wars.
You're not a big fan of Star Wars?
No, I've watched the trilogy, the first trilogy. I watched the prequels. I watched Rogue One, and I've watched the new trilogy. And I've watched.
Don't
a
worry, it
couple
stops at
shows.
6.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
And I watched the shows, but I've just never been that hyped for it. It's just never been my. I enjoyed it, but it's just never been my big thing. But I think, yeah, Dune took too long. Star Wars did it and did it well. It did it well enough at a time where this was all new to everyone, so everyone really liked it in the cinema, and that's how Star Wars became massive.
Yeah.
They missed the beat, but there are lots of similarities. Yeah, because obviously Star Wars probably took some inspiration from it, but I think they're different enough that they have their own standings.
I mean, yeah, there are a lot of similarities, like the ships, the
The worms.
the worms. Oh my god, they're exactly the same, like a Sarlacc pit.
There's a lot of things that are the same, but they have their own sort of whole stories.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the fact that George Lucas has said to have copied Dune, and I don't know, I think George Lucas still has Star Wars is his baby. I still think they're vastly different, Star Wars and Dune.
Yeah, I mean you can find similarities between anything. Everything needs a protagonist.
Right, find a similarity between Barbie and Dunkirk.
Find a similarity between Barbie and Dunkirk.
Yeah,
I haven't seen Barbie.
You haven't seen Barbie?
I haven't seen Barbie yet. No.
Oh shoot!
I wanted to watch it, but then I just
assumed it's a movie that everyone's seen. Okay, name me a movie.
name you a movie.
It's a random movie, yeah.
V for Vendetta.
Right. Compare V for Vendetta to oh god. Home Alone.
The Home Alone.
Yeah.
Well, you got the little guy fighting the big guys. He's the underdog.
Is V for Vendetta really known as the little guy?
Yeah, bro. He's one person versus the whole government.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I saw V for Vendetta once and fell asleep.
Oh, bro, I really liked it. That's
I have a friend who really, really likes it.
yeah, I
His
really
favorite
liked
film, and he can quote every single thing in it, but
If he can do the monologue of where he fucking says every V word in the out,
he can. He
Can
can
he?
do that. I think I don't know what monologue it was. I'll need to ask him.
it's the one where the girl's like about to get raped, and then he saves her, and then he
Oh,
starts
maybe.
going on this like huge V rant. It's pretty good. I wouldn't be able to do
Do you
it.
ever see what he looks like behind the mask?
Nope.
Or did he just not have a face or
The
something?
closest you ever get is a blacked out figure of him standing in flames.
Oh yeah, I remember. That's really interesting that they never even show, not even the viewer. I mean, the viewer could literally just search like, all right, who played V for Vendetta?
I think it's because there's also like a correlation that in his world, no one will ever know who he is.
Mm.
You know, so he's not. He's like no one will ever know. Why would we know? You know,
That's interesting. Yeah.
it keeps the mystery of around the whole thing of why people, you know, in like 20 years time when they learn about the history, they'll think, oh, we came up because this one guy blew up this building. Who was that guy? Oh, no one knows. You know,
I mean, yeah, that's the thing about like all these masked vigilantes. Is like if they do something, no one's gonna know. No one's gonna like. Obviously, you're not gonna know who it is. Apart from the Incredibles, I don't get how people can't see like, oh my god, that's Bob Parr.
I work with him. No one else weighs 300 pounds.
Oh wait, nope, have an eye mask. Oh, you don't know who I am.
Yeah, well, it's like with Superman in it. Puts on glasses and boom.
Oh, well, no, because I think. Oh yeah,
He literally only
yeah.
puts
I
on
know. It's just the
glasses.
fact, like, I don't know. I think I read somewhere that one of Superman's powers was that people don't really recognize him. No, I mean Superman is just
Bro, he
ridiculous.
doesn't have the force. He can't just go like, "Ooh, you forget me."
These aren't the droids you're looking for. But yeah. What did you think of like Timothée Chalamet's performance in June though?
I thought it was really good.
It was really good. Yeah.
Yeah. I liked the ending scene. Played that out really well. Emotional, sort of like, angry, sort of very vengeful.
Yeah. I mean, Timothée Chalamet does get a bit of hate, but I don't really understand why. Because like people said like, oh, he's not a great actor. Like, I don't think he's like the best actor. I think he's pretty good though.
Yeah,
I mean-
he's fine. I mean, people just want to hate on him for the sake of hating on him.
I mean, he has done Wonka, which is a musical role, and then gone to a to like a
Full throttle.
serious like
Yeah.
like role in June.
Yeah, but that's
playing Paul
good though.
Atreides.
because
Actually, no,
he's not
he did
being-
Paul Atreides first. Never mind.
Yeah, but he's not being was it typecasted?
Mm.
He's able to branch out in different roles, which not many actors like get to do. I mean, you look at like Ryan Reynolds. He hasn't. Well, he's starting to get typecasted a little bit now, isn't he? It's like, well, he has been for years.
Has Ryan Reynolds like ever been nominated for an Oscar / won one?
I don't know. I don't know what he's won actually.
Because Ryan Reynolds isn't the type of guy to do those Oscar-worthy movies. He does things like Deadpool. He does Free Guy. Oh, I love Free Guy.
He does things that the people would like.
What has he else he done? Like something like Red Notice, or is he in that new film If about
Yeah.
those imaginary friends?
I don't know. I haven't heard of that much really.
I've just seen a trailer of it.
Okay, he might be. But seem like Dwayne Johnson. No one's been typecasted more than Dwayne Johnson as Dwayne Johnson.
I just find it so funny that he always somehow ends up in a jungle in one of these.
He really does.
End of Red Notice in a jungle. End of Jumanji, obviously in a jungle. What else was there? Yeah, Journey to the Mysterious, not to the Mysterious Island.
Yeah, Journey to the Mystery Island 2.
Jungle.
He does like his jungles. Yeah, but so does what's his name? Who did the Mummy and who did the first Journey movie?
The first Journey movie I never saw.
It's like-
What mummy movie are you talking about? The 2017 one?
No, the original ones.
I don't know. I've never seen the original.
OGs.
I need to see it because apparently it's way better than the one I saw.
Oh, bro, the originals are classics. Have you not? Mate, still got Dwayne Johnson in a jungle.
Sorry, wait, what?
He's got Dwayne Johnson in like a.
The Mummy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
The Mummy had Dwayne Johnson in a jungle.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be in a desert?
Nope, he was in a pyramid in a jungle
Why is there a pyramid in a jungle?
because it's like like I don't know, mystical stuff, mate. Mystical stuff. Why can't there be a jungle in a desert that has a pyramid inside of it?
The only time I've seen like a jungle have like a building inside it was when Ant-Man and the Wasp and him. Remember the building that Hank Pym like shrinks down?
Yeah,
That's the only time I've seen like one of those buildings in a bit of a jungle.
bro, that's such.
Actually, no, there are like temples in jungles. I don't know. I'm going.
Yeah, because you've got the what are they? The Mayans.
The
Temples-
mines.
Yeah, the
Oh, the
Mayans, the
Mayans,
people,
yeah.
the temples in jungles. And It's common. What's wrong with the jungle, bro?
Down in the jungle where I don't know what's wrong with the jungle. I mean, I never I never said I didn't like the jungle. All right,
Yeah.
what have you just found out?
Okay, so Brendan Fraser. That's it. I can never remember his name for the life of me.
Which one is he again? I mean, I recognize the name, so like it's in my head, but I
He's
just
gone really fat, but he was the main guy in the.
No,
Mum.
he did the whale, didn't he?
He did George's Jungle.
He did George's Jungle.
Yeah, and he's always
George of the Jungle.
Yeah, he's always in a movie with some sort of forest jungle.
Yeah, The Mummy, and yeah, he was in The Whale recently, and then Journey to the Center of the Universe.
I haven't seen The Whale.
I still haven't seen. Oh, apparently it's really good. I haven't seen it, but everyone was talking about it when.
Yeah, apparently he had a really good performance.
He won Best Actor, I think. if I'm
Yeah, I
not
think so.
mistaken.
Yeah.
But yeah. Speaking of Oscars, do you think Dune will win some Oscars? Because I know the first film got nominated for quite a few.
I reckon it definitely, will get nominated.
I mean, we are thinking of the Oscars
We're
next
still
year.
very early in the year.
Yeah.
Like,
But
nothing's come out yet.
then saying that, because the writers' actors strike, barely any movies are going to come out this year.
You'll be surprised because let's be honest. If you're going to go on strike as a writer, you should probably keep writing, but just not sell any of your stuff.
Well,
Because if you stop writing, then you have nothing to sell. But if you keep writing during the strike, then you can just come up afterwards, be like, yeah, I got the script. I wrote it just last week.
Well, the thing is, like, one of the things the strike was for was so that they would have better residuals and like more people to write with, like so the only thing is that the writers wanted to write together. That's the thing. And
yeah, but for
you could be
base
right,
script
to be
or
fair.
something, sometimes get one person write a base script and then hand that in, and then to like Disney, and then they're like, oh my god, we really like that. Let's work on it together. We get a team in. You guys work with our team, and that's probably sometimes how it works.
I mean, I don't know. The whole writers and actors strike. I mean, it's a good debate, like, to think, like, all right, were they still writing in the middle of the strike?
I think some of them were.
So it went from like June, or no, it went from July all the way to like November.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe the writers' strike was like September, I want to say, or October, and then the actors was a bit later. I find it really funny. You know the Sonic movie series, and they had
They got a series.
No, there's the movie series.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you meant like they got a series now as
well,
well as the movie.
there's loads of Sonics. Actually, there is a Knuckles series coming out.
Oh, is there?
Next month. I saw the trailer. It looks pretty funny. But yeah, the Sonic movie series, they had their script written, but they obviously the actor strike was still on, so they had no actors. They started filming just without the actors because most of their films are CGI characters, so they actually could get away with filming some stuff to make up for lost time.
But you'd also they've got to be something limited a little bit though, because you've got the mouth movement. You want to do that in sync with the how the person speaks.
I mean, yeah, no, they have to. I mean, I guess they have someone standing in, but like maybe sometimes it's like Tails interacting with Sonic, and then it's
if it's just like no speech, they probably did all that.
I mean, I don't know. They managed to do it, and they're still filming now. I mean, I think they're still filming. I don't think they'd be finished. The film's coming out in December. But yeah, we've gone. How did we get from here, from June?
Just tangents, innit? we came from the jungles.
I mean,
Podcasting, that was it.
June's nowhere near a jungle though.
No, but it's meant to be a jungle.
Oh yeah, is it?
Yeah, they want a big paradise with oceans and jungles and forests and trees.
I mean, I also think Zendaya did a really good performance. It was surprising to see Florence Pugh in there as well, even though she was only in the film for 5 minutes.
She'll get a big role in the next one, though.
Yeah, because spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the movie, Paul Atreides wins her hand at the end, so she marries the Emperor's daughter.
Well, I'd say he more won the hand of the Emperor. The Emperor did take his hand like this.
Well, he's just gonna get married to the Emperor now.
Yeah, why not?
I've been dying in your arms. Anyway. Must have been something I said. Okay, but overall, as we kind of wrap up here, what were your opinions on Dune? Like, is there something they could have done better? Was there something that you really liked about the movie? Is there?
Yeah, just more exposition. I want to know more. Just give me more. I want to know more about the Atreides, the Harkonnens. I want to know more about the Emperor. I want to know more about the whole the Reverend Mother. I can't remember what the religion's called, but them, just everything, as well as Arrakis. Like, how are they going to turn a desert into a sort of paradise while all these people are alive or in the next couple of generations? Surely that would take centuries.
It would take a very long time. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I did really like how they displayed like all the scenes of the fights.
Oh, there's one perfect shot in the last fight scene where it's like you can see like the silhouettes of them walking towards each other, and like they're completely like pitch black and like shadowed out, and you can see the sun just like beaming through.
Oh
That was
yeah,
that's one of my favorite shots like ever I've seen. But yeah, that's just me nerding about a random part of cinematography because I'm a big fan of cinematography myself.
if it's your favorite bit, it's your favorite bit.
But yeah, but overall I thought was the first one a little bit boring, but it was information I needed to hear. I just think the second one was absolutely spectacular. Like I gave it 4.5 stars on Letterboxd. I don't know what other people gave. You don't have Letterboxd, don't you?
No, I keep my reviews to myself.
No one shall know. But yeah, do you have a rating of
See-
Dune? Dune 2, sorry.
I see. I
Exclusive
think on
realistic.
IMDb it got a 9. You gave it a 4,
4.5.
4.5. I think I'm gonna be a bit more stricter on it and give it an 8.
An 8.
Just because like there's so much information we don't know.
So just to clarify, like 8 out of 10, and then 4.
Yeah, not 8 out of 100.
And then 4 out of 5 stars.
No, that'll be more 3.5 out of 5 stars.
Oh, you think it'll be more 3.5?
Oh yeah, because it's like if it's
No, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 10. So it'd be 4 stars.
yeah, I suppose you're right.
Yeah, I mean, I would give it around a 9. It's not perfect because there was a bit of a time where it did drag on a bit,
I
And
just
then,
think
like-
there's some things.
and they needed to like. This is me not really getting the Dune world. I feel like some things did need to be explained.
Yeah,
A
but same with
little
the Star Wars world. No one can ever understand that.
better. I mean, I don't know why I think that's different for me. I just really understand Star Wars, but like,
Yeah, but then if you have a
I think it's-
conversation with me, I'll be like, boom, and then you'll be like, oh, that doesn't make sense.
the thing is with Star Wars, it's like I don't question why do they hate each other. They just do.
Oh, see, I'm
And
the
this-
type of person that questions everything.
And this in June, I was like, well, why did the Harkonnens hate the
Yeah.
Atreides? But it's just something I question, but I wouldn't question from Star Wars. Anyway, I'm not a massive fan of Star Wars. I do really like Star Wars, but anyway, I guess that's something we'd say for another day.
Yeah, big debate over the Star Wars.
I mean, there are loads of Star Wars content to come out in the next couple of years. I mean, Star Wars is a never-ending phenomenon.
I wouldn't call it a phenomenon, but it's certainly never ending.
Oh yeah, we'll get to it.
Well, I think that's about time to wrap it all up. So thank you to all the viewers and listeners for listening today. You can find us on Spotify and YouTube under the name Reelistic, spell REEL, like a film role, because we're comedy geniuses out here on the podcast.
That was
but-
my idea to say.
Yeah, so thanks to Michael. Yeah, no.
Thank you for coming and chatting about Dune
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah, so I hope everyone has a nice day and Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.